How to train for your first 5K. It's that time of year again, when the weather starts getting better and we can get back outside and enjoy the sunshine. With summer ahead of us, it's time to get fit and work on that beach body. But what exercise is best for you? Running is free, excellent for your cardiovascular health, and helps you lose weight. But if you've never been jogging before, it can be daunting to dust off the trainers in the back of your wardrobe and head out for the first time. As you watch people run past you in the park, you may wonder how to get to a similar level, how long it takes to train, and if there are any steps that make it easier. Well, look no further. This video will help you train for your first ever 5K run, meaning this time in 8 weeks, you could not only keep up with those Lycra-clad runners down the park, you could be beating them. Here are our top tips to help train for your first 5K. Number 1. Sign up for a race. The first step is to sign up for a race. Most people will be able to train from 0 to 5 kilometers in around 8 weeks, so make sure you give yourself enough time between now and your first ever race. Having a goal date or race will keep you on track and keep you motivated. By creating a charity page or paying some money to sign up for the race, we'll make sure you don't fall at the first hurdle and quit before the big day. Spending money on entry will make you less likely to give up when it's tough and will make it more rewarding when you succeed too. Number 2. Start small. Most people give up running because they start with too much training or too long a distance. It's pretty impossible to wake up one day and decide to run a full 5K. It's okay to start small. Try not to overtrain too much to begin with. Running every day sounds achievable, but it might not be for you. Pencil in 3 runs a week to begin with, and add more if you feel like it at the time. Setting an achievable goal will make you feel more accomplished, rather than guilty for missing your targets. Now, how should you build up to 5 kilometers if you've never been running before? First, give yourself the option to walk 3 kilometers or 5 kilometers to get an idea of the distance. This will put the task into perspective. If you find walking it tough, do it a few times, building up to a quick walk if you can. Then, next time you go out, try and jog slowly for 30 seconds of every minute, walking for the other. If you can't do this, try alternating 10 seconds on and 10 seconds off. After feeling like you can handle this easily, try to limit the amount of walking time, maybe 10 seconds of every minute. Slowly decrease this, or spread your walking breaks further out. Slowly, after about a month, change from minutes to distance. Try and run a kilometer without taking a break. Then move on to 2 kilometers. By week 8, you should be able to run a full 5K without stopping very often or even at all. Taking it slow is great for a number of reasons. Firstly, it shows you how you are progressing, which is great for morale. It also gives your body the chance to adapt, will mean you're less likely to suffer from running-related injuries early on. You are also less likely to quit because it feels impossible. By giving yourself the chance to build up your technique and stamina, you'll find it much easier to stick to. Number 3. Buy some new running gear. Studies show that going out and buying new workout clothes means you're more likely to hit the gym or go for a run. You've spent the money, so now you don't want to leave your new workout gear in the back of the wardrobe. Also, make sure that you buy running shoes rather than any other type. They will offer your feet, and especially your ankles, the support you need to avoid injuries. Make sure you buy them while you're still in the early stages of training, as wearing brand new trainers on your first full 5K could end up hurting your feet or giving you blisters, which is never pleasant. Not only are there psychological and physical reasons for buying new running clothes, but you'll also look snazzy instead of sweaty. Well, maybe a little sweaty still. Number 4. Get your buddies involved. Everything is more fun with your pals, isn't it? Not only is it more fun, but you're less likely to flake out on your friends. If you just got in from work, getting on your running shoes can feel like the last thing in the world you want to do. But if all your friends are meeting up for a run, you don't have much choice. You are less likely to avoid exercise if your friends are doing it too. Not just that, but studies have proven that working in a group or with a partner can even make you burn more calories. If we're keeping up with someone else, we will work harder than if we happen to just be by ourselves. If you don't have any friends that are into running, why not look in your local area for running groups to join? There are usually a number of abilities in any running group, so wherever you are in your training schedule, you're bound to find someone to run with. Depending on the group, they might even help plan your training for you and will push you into running further and keeping on with running after you complete your first race. Number 5. Remember to warm up and cool down every time you go for a run. An incredibly important part of running is making sure you warm up and cool down properly to avoid injury. Most people don't know that warming up can help avoid muscle and joint problems in runners. Simple stretches that loosen up your legs will help, along with some light cardio to warm you up. Cooling down should take a little longer as it helps avoid the pain next day, which could make it more difficult to train or put you off. These slow stretching movements are perfect for cooling down. Stand with your legs at shoulder width apart. First, lean your upper body down one leg and hold it. Then sweep across to the other leg and hold for a further few seconds. Alternate between legs for a minute. Next, stand on one leg, which holding your other foot up to your bum. Sticking out your hips, hold for 10 seconds. Change legs and repeat. If you can lie down, lie on your back with one crossed in front of the other. Using your hands, pull the lower leg back towards you, stretching your quad muscles in the forward leg. Swap legs and repeat. So there you have it. We hope these tips are useful in training for your first 5K. Training can be tough, and some days you won't feel like running, or you will feel like you've taken a step backwards. That's okay. We all have bad days, and giving yourself plenty of time to rest is important too. If you don't want to run or feel too tired, just going out for a walk will help with training. Once you've completed your first 5K, you may even think about signing up for a 10K. You can do it. We believe in you. Your newfound ability is doing all sorts of good for your cardiovascular health, mental health, and waistline. What tips do you recommend to new runners? Let us know in the comments. It's important to build core strength and stability to be a good runner too. Check out our video on best body weight strength exercises over here next. Remember to subscribe for all our latest videos on sport and fitness.